Hey everyone, today in this video I'm going to walk you through common vacuum maintenance for the Yeedi M16 Infinity. If you're interested in the M16, the link to it will be in the video description. You will also find our recommendations for our top robot vacuum picks, wet dry vacuum picks, and cordless vacuum picks, and we also have daily vacuum deals, so be sure to check out all those links in the video description. So, starting with the station, let's just look at the very top. We have our dirty and clean water tanks right here. For our clean water tank, we can open it up. There's not much to do in here. You can replace this guy. They don't tell you when, so I would give it at least a couple months, maybe even longer. But if you also notice that there's no more shakies, you can go ahead and pick up some replacements for this as needed. That's for your clean water tank right there, but not much to it for the clean water tank. Very simple and straightforward. Just refill it as needed. For the dirty water tank, this one you're going to want to keep an eye on more just to prevent any sort of odor and then mildew build up in here. So rinse it out after every use ideally. And then we have a little float system, so you can make sure that the float system is working properly as well for the dirty water tank. And with the tanks removed, let's look on the inside here. This is important too. Make sure these three guys are free from any clogs and obstructions. And then there's a little tiny hole down here. Okay, there's just that one tiny hole on this side. That's going to be a drain hole. So if you ever notice water starting to like drip from the dirty or clean water tank in here, don't worry about it. You can wipe it up if you want to, but that's going to be a little drain for that water to make its way down into the station to eventually make its way back up into the dirty water tank. But not much to it in here. You can just wipe this down. Make sure those three guys again are free from any sort of obstructions and clogs, and same with this little hole down at the bottom. Moving further down, we have our removable cover. We can just grab it from both sides to pull it out and away. So you can see how it's held on right there. Just a couple of little plastic tabs. And that reveals our solution tank. There's not much to do here besides just fill up the solution tank as needed. And you can rinse it out too if you really wanted to. But just fill up the solution tank, and that just pops right back in there. And then your vacuum bag, when it's all full, go ahead. You can remove and dispose of the old one, grab some compressed air or wipe down in here if needed, take the new vacuum bag, line it up, and put everything back in place right there. And just snap that one on. And then further down here, charging contacts. So you can wipe those down, same with that sensor in there. This is where your water is going to come into the unit. So just make sure those are free from any clogs and obstructions. And they make maintenance very simple down below. We have a removable tray. This comes apart in multiple pieces, so we can just pop that whole section off. So you can just easily rinse these out under the sink, wipe them down, scrub them as needed. And then you can also wipe down in here, but then they just pop right back in place. Just like that, everything snaps in. If you notice any clogs or errors or things like that too, make sure down below, see this little guy right here? Make sure he's free from any clogs or obstructions, and there's no debris blocking that black tubing right there. That's why it's important to keep this clean and make sure everything's installed properly. And then down below that, you'll notice we have our self-empty chute right there. So make sure that's free from any clogs. And everything else on this, you can just wipe down the ramp as needed. Again, this pops off, so you can always rinse that out as well. And then lastly, if you notice any clogs for the self-empty, they make it very easy to get access to the self-empty channel right here where all the debris will flow up into the vacuum bag. So we have just a couple Phillips head screws. Looks like we have 3 Phillips head screws to remove to get access in here to remove that. And then you could clean up any debris. So very nice that we have that access right there. So that's it. Simple and straightforward. The station basically takes care of itself.